Hi, friend. It's a great day today because it's new harmonica day. That is an E flat, East top, t008k. The old t008k from East Top. This was purchased from Amazon for under $18. When you get your East Top, it's going to come in a box like this, and it comes with a semi-hard pouch, a zipper pouch. Might I add, with a very high quality zipper. The zipper is actually, the zipper on the East Top is better than the zipper on the Suzuki. The Suzuki, it's actually zipping really nicely right now, but it gets kind of hung sometimes. It gets hung up. And the East Top has never gotten hung up on me. I do this all day. Actually, it just got hung up on me now. So, that's why I do this, right? You saw that on camera, right? As what I said and what happened were opposite. That's so interesting. All right, so, but the zipper is good on this. And here it is. It has a key marker, and I have one of these in A, and I've been playing this A for the past year, and it's great. It's so nice. So this, I'm so excited. All right, so you open it up, and it comes with this little microfiber. It's a nice little cleaning, rag thing. I don't really use it, but it's nice to have for electronics and stuff, or getting dust off of stuff. I'm gonna actually use it right now and dust my keyboard. There we go. Get a little dust off of there. Yeah, I had some dust. Look, I had some dust on my keyboard. I don't use that keyboard. I haven't wireless. Anyway, so here we have an East. Oops. We have an East Top. It has a marker on the obverse here, and so I've been playing. This is the one I've been playing for the past year, and you can see. And I play this every single day. I play this every day for at least 5 minutes a day. If I'm not playing it for an hour or two, I'm playing it for 5 minutes. So I play it every day, and you see the key there hasn't faded at all, and there's some scuffs on there, so it's been touched. It hasn't budged. So it has on the side and on the front, on the obverse there. It's such a nice harp. So before I do anything, I'm going to simulate a bellows, and I'm going to blow across, and then I'm going to draw back the other way. So let's okay. So the 10 needs to be, the 10 blow needs to be gapped. Yep, 10 blow needs to be gapped. Now let's go 10 draw down to the 1. Perfect. So I already have, I'm going to put a work order in for myself when I finish this video. Actually, I'll do it on camera. Why not? East Tops come with, I think, the best screws. The best screws on any harmonica I have are on the East Top. They are so well constructed. Let me just play a little bit. I've never played an E flat before. I don't have an E yet either. So this is my first. I love this. This is nice, man. All right. So what do we say was the 10 blow? Yep. Let me grab my, when I'm doing, and I'm going to talk about gapping harmonicas, because last night I had a problem. And I uploaded a video and then I immediately deleted it. It was insane. But I'm going to talk about it. But when I like to use one of these restaurant containers. To just drop the screws into. And, you know, has a lid so you can, you know, that way you don't lose a screw. I can toss this and I know where the screws are, you know. So, easy way to avoid losing your screws. We said it was the 10B. Yep, 10B. Put this back over. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 screws, as opposed to the special 20, which uses 6. At least my B flat came with 6, which is funny because the blues band uses 8 screws. Just saying, the blues band is better. I gapped my G blues band and it plays just as well as my special 20. I think the only difference between a special 20, besides the fact that one's made in Germany and one's made in China, I think the only difference is the reed. I think the reed on the special 20 is phosphor bronze, and I think it is not on the blues band. But I'm speculating, I don't know. The special 20 does play better and does feel marginally better, but the price difference, paying $60 for a special 20 is, I mean, it's truly demented behavior. Nobody should ever do that. It's for $60, it's chintzy. It's not high quality. How does the special 20 play? All right, I'm not going to go on about the special 20. If you watch this channel, you know how I feel about the special 20. I think it's an embarrassment. I would be embarrassed to offer it as a product. I would be embarrassed. So let's go, let's pull this out here. I have a piece of paper and I just have like a B and a D, so when I take my reed plates off, I'm not sitting there every time waiting like, is this the blow or the draw? I just put the blow on the blow side and the draw on the draw side. So stick our blow reed there, draw reed there. The reed plates, let's just show you. The reed plates are nice. The reeds are nice. E-stops are nice. They're professional harps. This is an ABS comb, and I love the color of these, man. I love the color. The like burnt orange on gold, or whatever, gold on burnt orange, whatever. It's so nice. So nice. So, and honestly, I can't tell the difference like between like ABS, like plastic, in terms of tone, and like a composite, where there's like wood fiber added. I can't tell the difference. I don't think anyone can. Maybe they can. So let's check out this 10. So let's poke this in a little bit. Very gently, so I don't destroy a 10 blow. Who would destroy a 10 blow, you know? Who would go on a crazy, angry temper tantrum and destroy a 10 blow on a Suzuki Olive on their C harp? Who would do such a thing? Certainly not this guy last night. And then uploaded it and then deleted it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it because it involves my bipolar. I'm not sure if I'm going the right way or not. Should I be increasing the gap on this? I should be. I'm going the wrong way. I've been walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder let's see if I can. My throat is still, I quit smoking and I switched to vaping, and it didn't help at all. My throat was still getting just as destroyed, because it turns out me inhaling anything except ambient atmosphere is bad. So even though vape is not combustion, it's still hot air, and it was hitting my throat, specifically the right side of my throat, which is, I guess, your left, whatever. And the inflammation. So it's been about 3 days since I've last inhaled something other than ambient atmosphere, and my throat's still healing. Wow! Yeah, see, I can't even remotely. That note, wow, 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 wonder why. Wow, 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 why. Normally it's easy, it's not the strain, it's easy, and I can't hit it right now. So, don't smoke. Don't ever smoke. What's going on with this 10? See, this is why it's important to do reviews. This is an unbiased review. Like, I don't work for Restock or anything. They don't pay me. Nobody pays me anything, dude. I'm trying to find a job, dude. All right. Now, to be clear, this isn't this isn't supposed to, it's supposed to be responsive out of the box. But sometimes they're not. My special 20 was like non-responsive when I got it. And now it's beautifully responsive because I gapped. Shouldn't have to draw that hard on that. Why is this? All right, let's push this in here. And now let's push that out there and see if that does anything. Trying to be very gentle with this because I don't want to mess this up, because I am a poor person and I can't afford the $17 I spent on this harmonica. I absolutely cannot afford. So We're getting there. Just gonna be really gentle with it. Talk about a freaking unboxing and review, man. I don't think I've ever seen somebody take a harmonica out of a box and just start gapping it, like treating it like a normal person would. I always feel like people are trying to convince you of something. Now I'm not trying to convince you to get an East top. Like I don't care what you get, but like I truly don't. But they are good harps. They're good harps for $17. I'll jiggle a 10 blow a little bit for $17. You know what I mean? I'll jiggle it to and I'll jiggle it fro. Alright, so let's here. What am I doing? I'm doing this. No, we're doing this. Michael, spatial relations. Okay. Stop what you're doing. This is the blow. This goes on top. Good Lord. All right. We figured it out. The genius at work. Absolute genius at work. All right. So a little trick I like to do, instead of trying to like hold the thing, I got these things, man, and there's these holes. I stick it right through there. You can do it from the bottom if you want. You know? Whatever. You know? Just to keep them so they're not... Just to keep them aligned. Let's keep it nice and aligned. Let's keep the alliance. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now let's go. Still needs a little bit of work. My son still needs a little bit of work. So, let's go to work. Like in training day, when he's like, hey, yo, homie, you ever get your shit pushed in? You know what I mean? That's why I say it is. You ever get your shit pushed in, dog? Oh, that's a cool ass thing to say, man. That's a cold fucking thing to say to somebody, man. Sitting in somebody's fucking kitchenette. Dog, you ever get your shit pushed in? Dude, Ethan Hawke fucking rules in that movie, dude. People don't talk enough about how awesome Ethan Hawke is in Training Day. It's phenomenal in that fucking movie. Alright. Phenomenal in that movie. You know, in all of the time that we shared, I've never been so scared. Doll me up in my bad luck. I'll meet you there. I wish I never had taken this dare. I wasn't quite prepared. Doll me up in my bad luck. Stole me up in my bad luck. Alright, I'm going to use a piece of paper here, a little piece of cardstock to plank. Still not there. We need to go out just a tad. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plank. If you had to, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, just to be clear. I am messing with the thing until it makes the sound my monkey brain wants to hear. That's all. I'm jiggling it to, and I'm jiggling it fro. And I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I've watched all the YouTube videos on gapping. I still don't know what it's supposed to look like because they all look identical and they go, see, obviously this one needs to be. And I go, it looks they all look the same. There's like a little space. I don't know. Here's the thing with my autism. I need to know, like, what is the measurement? What's the measurement? What tool do I need to measure it? What is the measurement? There has to be a measurement. Laws of physics. It's just, it's not a science, it's an art, but I'm saying it should absolutely be a science. It should be a science. It should not be an art. It should be a science. I want it to be a science. It is a science. That's really, really bad. Dude, just blow again. Why do you keep flipping it? Maybe somebody can put in the comments when it's like harder to get a response from the reed. Does it need to go in or does it need to go out? Does the gap need to be tighter, or you know what I mean? To be a bigger gap or a smaller gap? I genuinely don't know. And I've watched every video on this. I just don't know. Because I can't see a difference. There's no discernible difference to me. I look at these, I look at the 10 and the 9, and they are identical. And yet one of them works perfectly and one of them don't work at all. This leads to what last night I broke the 10 blow. This exact reed I broke in my C harp yesterday. I have to go to get anything on this. This is it. See, here's where I typically will get mad, and I'll stick this through and break it and then snap it off and go, okay, well, that's done. Skills, anger management skills, coping skills, getting older, staying mindful. acquiring and practicing, gaining wisdom, fucking applying it. Does this need to go in or out? For the love of fuck. See, this is also where I start getting like negative and stuff. And I don't want to. I want to be positive. I want to be positive. I need to be positive. Philip Jers says to start to do closest to the rivet for adjustment. I have no idea. I have zero idea. I have no clue. And that's sort of a meta statement about my life. Sort of metatextual. It's just. See, now it's too close and it's getting choked. Or is it not quite close enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's definitely way too close now. It's also, maybe this is the problem. There's like a bigger gap on one side than the other. I think it's like, it's off just slightly. So where it's like, instead of up and down, it's kind of like sideways. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. Yeah, no, it is. It's like it looks like a wedge instead of a line. So let me gently try to straighten it. Putting my nail on one end and pushing the other so it that's the word I'm looking for. All right, let's try that. I made it worse. Cool. That's, you know, because of course I did. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a 38-year-old guy who recites Mr. Rogers. Like, what do you do with the mad that you feel? I have to, otherwise my life would be a bigger mess than it currently is. God, my throat is wrecked, man. I really don't want to destroy this tin. I I'd rather one that's not really that responsive than one that's not there because I broke it. So I'm gonna give this another 2 minutes because this video is going on a half hour now, and I'm gonna give it another like 2 minutes. I either get it or I don't, and I either get it or I don't. I either get it or I don't. Either get it or I don't get it. Holmes, you ever get your ship pushed in? Here's the thing, right? Now I'm looking at it. I fixed how it was skewed. So it's a line now. It's a straight line. It's a straight bar. And I think it needs to... I don't know. I don't know. It looks identical to the one next to it. It looks like it's identical. That's the thing, right? It's fucking identical, man. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? It's fucking identical, man. It's identical. The gap is identical to the 9. And the 9 works perfectly and the 10 doesn't work. I made it worse. I think I made it worse. I'm going to be honest. I never do this. I'm going to return this to Amazon, I think. I'm going to get a replacement. I think I'm going to get a replacement for this. It's very disappointing. I'm very disappointed right now. I've been looking forward to this harmonica, and I'm very disappointed. I know this can happen, but I am going to absolutely think twice before I buy another East Top now. Partly because the six overblow doesn't work on this A. It squeals. It just... I really like this A lot, but it let's try it. I'm returning this to Amazon. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna have a harmonica that doesn't work. So I'm returning it to Amazon. You can tell me I'm doing it wrong or whatever. I'm sure I am. I am doing it wrong. I'm doing this wrong. But there shouldn't be, you know, it should, I understand it not being perfectly gapped out of the box, but it should play. It should play. It should produce a note. So this is defective out of the box, and it's going back to Amazon. How's that for an unbiased review? And I've talked up E-stop just based on this A I have. Man, it sounds so nice. Yeah, all the reeds work. I can blow and draw every hole. Not so with this E flat. The 10 blow does not produce sound. And a harmonica that doesn't produce sound is not a harmonica. So this is not a harmonica. This is a collection of metal and plastic and disappointment. Now I'm just going to be rough, and I don't care about this harmonica anymore. So if I fix it now, that's cool. If I don't, that's cool. I don't very much give a shit, because I'm returning it if it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Now it's choked. I said, Doc, she's choking. Oh, we're on 43 minutes now. And, I'm not editing. I don't edit. I don't cut. I just, you know, I'm sitting here fucking with a harmonica. I'm just gonna keep the video rolling. It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want, dude. I can do anything I want. This channel can be anything I want it to be. I can just fuck around with a harmonica for 40 minutes. I just farted. That's gonna be in the video, dude. That's called F-A-R-T, dude. That's called fart. All right. The word is F-A-R-T. Distinctly unparliamentary. So 1 second it needs to be in more, and then the next I push it in and it needs to come out. Then I'm done. I'm done with this. I keep saying that, yet I keep fucking with it. It's not there. I think I just got a lemon. I think I just got a lemon. I think it is what it is, man. Am I going to regularly play the 10 blow on an E flat? No. Do I want it to play? Every fucking time. Every single fucking time I want it to, I need it to play. So no. I'm not going to just live with it. And I'm not going to sit here trying to fix it. He says 47 minutes into trying to fucking fix it. I'll blow my eardrums out. What is with me and fucking 10 blows? It's not my technique, because every other fucking harmonica I have has zero problem. It's just my fucking olive C and this E stop E flat. Not my olive C anymore, because I put the other reed plates in. Put the other the other blow plate in, and it just works. You know, I suck at harmonica. I am not great at it, but I know how to produce a sound from each hole. That's not an issue. So. I just don't understand, where am I going wrong? I mean, it's a reed and it goes through a slot. What is keeping it from producing sound? What is preventing it from producing the fucking sound? All right, we're initiating a return to Amazon. Thank you for watching this video. To summarize, fuck E-stop, and yeah. No, to really keep it positive, to summarize, sometimes you'll get a harmonica and it's just defective. This has a bad 10 blow and I'm not going to live with it, so I'm going to return it. And I have evidence. Like I opened the box and played across, so it's not like I'm fucking making this up, you know. Fucking fuck. All right. Well, on camera, I will reconstruct this hunk of shit. And where did I put the other driver? Is this it? No, that's it. I stuck it in the wrong spot. Yeah, this is getting returned to Amazon. So it's constructed on camera. It's not like anybody's watching this fucking video anymore. Who gives a shit? My day's not ruined or anything. It's fine. It's just, it sucks, man. Really wanted to play it. But, you know, I have the new ProMaster, which is a ProMaster, so it's perfect. So, that, you know, at least I got that. And I have, in theory, some harmonicas coming from Rock and Ron's, although, you know, 6 days ago, the status, the tracking status hasn't changed in 6 fucking days. So it's still just in San Diego, and it's supposed to be here tomorrow, and it still says it's in San Diego. And it says it may be delayed because of weather. San Diego doesn't have fucking weather. It's San Diego. The weather is perfect. What weather? Can you imagine? Can you imagine saying weather? Delayed because of weather in fucking San Diego. Here's the thing. There's no thing. I was going to say, here's the thing, and I was going to talk about logistics a little bit, but I'm not going to do that because who gives a shit. Let's throw these cover plates back on and initiate a return. Okay, so now we have reconstructed the E-flat E stop. We have the E-flat case. We're going to stick their instruction manual in there. Instructions, we should say, this thing doesn't fucking work. Return. You should return this immediately. Thanks, E-stop. Hunk of shit. Alright, that doesn't go in there. This goes in there. This thing. Oops, I got dust all over it. Hey, guess what? Fucking suck my ass, E-stop. That's going in there. Now the harmonica's gonna be covered in fucking dust when you idiots get it. There we go. Let's close that up. Let's put these back in here. And close it up. And that is an unboxing and review, honest, unbiased review of the E-stop t008k. Hunk of shit.